Hello and welcome. I am Quantum Striker, and this is City of Heroes. We're with our level 4 staff fighting and electric armor scrapper, Armas. We're going ahead and get started with continue with our not task force, our story arc. This is for Deborah, so we're going to go ahead and monitor what she's doing in this room here. So we'll go ahead and get in. Alright, looks like we're Deborah right now. So we're monitoring. I thought she had this camera on her jacket pocket. That's okay. So we're going to monitor Deborah. We'll go in. And I don't think there's a need to look into all the rooms for the mission. But we'll go here. Go down here. We're going to confront the skull leader in the office complex. What's this guy? Looks like a Bone Daddy. Yep, Bone Daddy. Let's see what he has to say. I recognize you. Reporter from the Paragon Times. What are you doing here? I saw recruitment flyers. I'm interested in joining with all of you. Oh, so you see the family the Skulls has. So you see the family the Skulls has, do you? Word must be spreading if we can even convince a high and mighty reporter to give up their job to come join us. That or things are even worse with the rich people here in Paragon. How can you provide for all of us? Are you robbing grocery stores for food? Grocery stores? No, that's small time, lady. Now, I'm not going to blab on about our secrets, what our secrets are. Let's just say the Skulls have a bountiful supply of food and water that we just happened to find. Oh. If you want to help us out more, you can start spreading the word to the people in the Hyperion who are trying to kick us out. You do that, and you got yourself a surefire ticket to our supply stash. And I'll see what I can do. Talk to you soon. Okay, let's go ahead and get out of here. Get out of the complex. That Skull is far too trusting of a big-time reporter from Paragon Times. It's like if Lois Lane went up to a random gang and said, you know what, I want to join you guys. And they believed her right away. But hey. Okay, alright. Oh, okay, clue found. Let's take a look at that. There's oh, okay, so Deborah turned the camera towards herself and spoke to you when she left the office. Thanks, Armas. I would have never done that if I didn't know you were right there to save me. It looks like the Skulls are behind all of the missing flutes of pies. They're trying to split the people even more with this, but why? Just to boast of their own ranks? You get the feeling that Arachnos is somehow behind all this, just as they were with the Hellions. Ah, yes, Arachnos. I do have a suspicion about them because of my background. As a reminder, Armas, my character here that we're role-playing as, was in the military, special operations. On his last mission before he retired with his family, they were busting an Arachnos splinter cell, or terrorist cell. And Arachnos sent a splinter cell to kill him and his family. And while they may have killed his family, they did not kill Armas. So he got powers. And now he fights for justice. And the Arachnos are his #1 enemy. Let's see if I aggroed them a little bit. Let's see if they're going to come over to me. Nope, they're not. Actually, we should go ahead and put on our charged armor while we're here. Alright, let's talk to Sandra. Probably could have called her. You know, I never liked reporters until today. Deborah is great. I'm relieved to know that it was the Skulls who were stealing the supplies and not Ice Throne. I think we're almost through this, Armand. We just need to remember that there is a reason for all of this, and that is somehow for us, right? That's what I learned in the Galaxy incident. Cygnus Hospital, where I worked, was one of the first to be hit by the meteors. I would have been in there if it wasn't for the fact that I had to take a walk to calm down after I lost one of my patients. If that didn't happen, I wouldn't be here today. That's what I try to remember whenever these horrible things happen, that there has to be a way that this is for us, even if we can't see it. So let's just see how exactly this whole situation with the Skulls is going to work out. All right, let's ask for the little missions. All right, the finale, purpose to follow. Well, it's time to put my whole "this is all for a good reason" conviction to the test. One of my friends just texted me that the Skulls are openly attacking people in a Hyperion way. It seems like a group of people were trying to get towards to get together to warn everyone about the skulls. They said Deborah was trying to get the word out and about what they were doing. The people of Harponia need to hear Armas, someone to make a stand to show the skulls that they can't just show the skulls that they can't use them for their own ends. I'll make sure the skulls don't get away with this, Sandra. All right. I knew you'd say that, Armas. Maybe you know. Maybe this is why all of this is happening. Pertway has always been a jaded place. They were hit hardest by the hollowing when the nearby neighborhood of Eastgate was devastated. We had to pick ourselves up and recover when almost all the efforts were going into fixing the neighborhood of Eastgate. The people here tend to believe that no one is just going to help them, that you can only believe in yourself, or worse, that people are just here to use them. We're going to show them that there is someone looking out for them, that they can put their faith in other people, that there is someone out there who isn't just trying to use them. All right, let's go. That's nice. Yeah, let's go show the people. And then Eastgate, of course, nearby. Hyperway, Eastgate is the Hollows, actually. So we'll actually head that way for some other missions here in these lower levels. You can talk a little bit about that zone. All right. Let's see if we can just ride this. I just don't know if you can get on top of the cars. I guess not. It would have been nice to have the car drive me, since I get to get that travel power. That's okay. We'll get there. Yeah, maybe I should do a little bit of research as well into some of these different zones. Just a quick background on most of them as I'm jump over these guys. They have no idea what's going on. Just to kind of give like a idea of what these zones are all about. Oh, jeez, that was a rough way to start. Maybe a little bit of background on them, because some of these zones, like the Hollows and some other ones, have a pretty unique history that it does tie into some of the story arcs that we'll do. All right, go ahead and beat these guys up with my staff. All right, we gotta save 5 people, so that's 1 out of 5. Let's go and get the lieutenant first. Oh wait, there's I remember how to choose my keybind to go next. Let's see if I just remember that, honestly. Nice. What did I miss? I can probably use some inspirations here. Start missing. All right, 2 people saved. We've got an enhancement. Let's go see what this is. We've been kind of lagging on the enhancements. Definitely need to start selling some. Let's see, probably page 2 now, huh? Oh, looks like they're dropping tech and magic, or excuse me, tech and natural. And oh, did they? Oh, look at that. They spawned pretty quick. Oh, that's interesting. I did not expect that. Nice, pretty needed that right there. Yeah, we'll definitely have to throw some recharge into these. I hate to try to waste a spot. I mean, we'll 6-slot most of our powers, but oh, we have received our first piece of invention salvage. This can be used with more salvage and recipes to create enhancements, costing pieces, temporary powers. All right. Yeah, so we'll definitely be making a full set of invention enhancements around level. I want to say 22 or 25. I'm not too sure, but either way. Oh, wow, they are spawning fast here. That's okay though. We'll go ahead and stay, I guess, one place, go back and forth. Well, we'll save this person, and we'll run back over to our first spot. But yeah, we'll use the we'll use our inspirations. Excuse me, not inspiration. Our inventions to build up those invention enhancements, and those last forever. They'll go a little, the percentage of enhancing that they give goes down after a while, after every level, but it's not like most enhancements that after a certain. Let me get out of the way here because they'll respawn. It's like right now I'm 2 and 3. So after a while, I think 3 levels above, these will not do anything anymore. But with invention enhancements, you know, it'll get us it'll last for a little bit, at least give us some sort of percentage. Okay, so we'll do that. Let's get this guy. This guy's going. Yeah, I think we had the enhancement. There was a level 3, which is 1 level below, so I think that was yellow. And then 2 levels below was orange, which I think was like level 2. So once I get to level 5, which we did turn off inspiration. Oh, wow, it's stunned. Awesome. I think that was the first time I've actually done that. All right, so let's get out of here. Let's get to the street somewhere safe. Look at that clue. Attack orders. You found a piece of paper on one of the skulls. You defeated it. You read it over, seeing that it is details on what to do after the attack. Oh, what's going on there? Is that pocket D? Sorry, I just saw that. Vault reserves. Huh. Interesting. What to do after the attack. Put down anyone who is too rowdy. Bring the rest back to the warehouse. If they won't be convinced that we're the only place to go, then we'll show them just how powerful we are. We'll kill the majority there. Oh, no. Then leave the remainder to tell the others about what we can do. Bone breaker. Okay, we got to get to this mission right here and stop them. Luckily, it's pretty close. At the investment building, right? It's kind of funny. So you get a small corner store here. And an RH, which I'm sure is like a drugstore, a corner drugstore or something like that. And ITF, that's a good one right there. Let's see, combat. We'll keep global. I could probably get rid of like who we defeat here. We got a corner drugstore there, and then right here we're running into a building that's obviously labeled investment firm. And it looks like let's say maybe this is like a 2-story building, if that. So we'll see. We'll see what the inside looks like. You know, not hating on it, but I always just find it pretty funny with the way some of these missions are laid out, and somehow the offices are designed. If you can see some silliness. Oh, this is actually a warehouse, right? So this was obviously a building, or it was like a corner building. That was maybe the size of the lobby, but we're going to be in this huge warehouse now. Okay, so we get our enhancements. We're actually go ahead and put lightning field up. We haven't put that. Haven't really been utilizing that too much. Oh, what the heck? Kind of a spoiler there. Face off against Ice Drone, huh? That would have been nice to have that spoiler. Oh, jeez. All right, let's see what he's all about. Right. I feel like this came out of nowhere, unless there was something in the. This is orange. So put a defense on. Kind of came out of nowhere in terms of like his betrayal. Change anything? What's he saying? Alright, like somebody like to build. You're never gonna change anything. Alright, did I miss a clue or something? I don't think so. It just said bone breaker, not an ice drone. That was very weird. Okay, put a stop to the skull operation. Find the supplies to take out any skulls guarding them. Gosh darn this lag, honestly. The hotel Wi-Fi. You'll be hearing me say this multiple times with the hotel I'm in, but yeah, it is what it is, right? Okay. Let's go ahead and get this going. That was a good hit right there. Dan, did I knock her? Did I knock her down? Interesting. I gotta check this out. If there's a knockdown with that, I was not expecting that. Ah, man, it'd be really nice if this was like a dedicated stun, but that's okay. It's no problem. Okay, so we're gonna have to go here. I'll go this way. Yep, we'll go hit this one. Nice. I actually want to see. I want to try this precise strike. I really want to try to see if we can generate a stun out of this. No, it doesn't look like it. Someone's. Oh, I didn't see that there. I ran right by that. Floppy. Ah, that was a waste. So if you saw something I tried to do, I'm kind of bad at it sometimes, is that I'll see like their health is pretty low, and I have this electric field. I'll try to use either the electric field or like a brawl. Wow, I aggroed them from far. Like that right now. I stunned them. That was nice. So I just use my electric field to get that last bit of hit points. Just because, try not to waste power, waste endurance. It works sometimes if it's a small group, if it's a large group, and you know, it's funny. I aggroed that lady from all the way over here. Maybe it's because I hit their group. I'm not aggroing her. She's right here. Let's pull her over here to us. So I'll do it sometimes when, you know, I know that I won't be getting a lot of damage. Like, I probably should have done it there just so I wouldn't get that knockback, so it's embarrassing. But whenever I remember, I'll try. Okay. Let's finish this. I think I've been running kind of slow. Oh. Hello. And goodbye. I think there's someone else in there, maybe. Yep. You know, a lot of female skulls. Good for their organization, opening up a little bit more. Like I said, one of the few, I feel like, villain groups that have that females. But all right, we got enough here to last us a good while. We'll keep getting to sweet info. We'll have Atlas in no time. Supply guard, lieutenant. But that whole alley, I think there was only one guy that I beat up there. All right, let's get this guy. Oh, it would have been great if I could have done like a stunt to him. You know, my dual blades version of this character on the Excelsior server, because right now with this character, I'm on the... Come on. Jeez. You're poking your nose in a dangerous territory, Armas. You can't stop our operations. Oh, I wonder who said that. Okay, I need to get that stuff still. The skulls have more support than you can dream of. You'll never catch me or stop us. You hear me? All right, let's see. Just make sure no one else is going to say anything before I start talking again. And I'll go up to the second floor too real quick. But I'm on the I'm on the Everlasting server with this character. This is more of like the role-playing server, and I wanted to do a little bit more role-playing with this one. I actually do a lot of role-playing with all my characters, honestly. Like, I'll make every character that I've made so far on the Excelsior server. They all have backgrounds and stories that I've given them. When I talk to other people or other teams, I was in a supergroup for a while. Sometimes I'll try talking character, but sometimes I don't. I try to, though. But this one's a little bit more of the role-playing, and I wanted to make the same character. And this name was actually taken, Armas was actually taken in the Excelsior server. So I figured I'd go to Everlasting. But on my version Arnis on my Excelsior server, the Dual Blaze also doesn't have a stun. But there's another power set I would like to try at some point called the... Oh, these are one level ahead, above. One power set above another power set that I want to try called Martial Arts. It has a dedicated stun, and I've watched actually the YouTube channel and the player that got me wanting to make these YouTube videos, Scrapper Lock. He had a martial arts character that looked really cool, so I would like to try to maybe make one of those characters. I already got a backstory and idea behind the character, so I think as I get through this character, I'll do something similar with that character and make it a martial arts scrapper as well. Okay, I'm debating if I should probably turn on my XP. Let's see. No, because I want to try to also go to Officer Fields. And if not, I can level up real quick before I get to the level 5 stuff. One last story arc in Atlas Park before I head over to the Hollows and King's Row. No, I'll keep it off. I'll keep it off for now. Okay, let's go ahead and get these two. Look at this. Look at this going right here. I don't know. It's the like it's not even going. So that went. Hit that, I guess. Yeah, the lag is. I had to lower down the graphics too a little bit just to, you know, try and maybe mitigate some of the lag off this Wi-Fi, but obviously it didn't work. So. Well, there's ways. I've been thinking about some options or other ways around to try to fix the issue. Since, like I said, I'll be in this hotel in this area for a while. So to try to mitigate the lag. So I do want to make these videos. I do want to play City of Heroes for a while I'm here. But really hard to see. There's like no targets here, but. If I'm going to be, you can't stop what's coming, Armas. None of you can. If I'm going to be skipping around like this, it's just gonna be too. It's just gonna be too much. You know. I could lower the graphics one more level, because right now I'm on performance and when there's minimal, and maybe. No, this is 2004 graphics, but I still think it looks great. Like, look at this. This is a 2004 character, or graphics for this character. I'm on performance, and it could get even better. Like this chest plate, for example, is shiny. You may have seen that in my other videos. So it doesn't shine right now, but still holds up. Really good graphics, I think. All right, let's find out who this mystery person is talking. You're quick on your feet, Armas. I'll fix that. Just come up here and try to stop us. It's probably that bone breaker, actually. Yeah, take down bone breaker. And I think I actually got to jump up here. Luckily, I remember this from last time. That would have been kind of confusing. Right? Yeah, there it is. Oh. All right. We got bone breaker. He's lieutenant. Let's go ahead and use this little extra damage here. Why not? Your time in Paragon's over. You won't stop. Something you won't halt what's coming. Okay. This is a check chain. This should do right here. Boom. It's a good way to end. Oh, and inspiration's full again. All right. Stop the skull operations. I took down bone breaker. I don't think I got a clue. Yeah, I don't think I got one. Yeah, look at this. You can even see the mouse and the load screen. So maybe I'll see if I can. I might have to do something. Okay, so Aaron as well. We got to talk to him. This is gonna be a really good contact right here. So, I'll stay here and see if I can. That was the finale, so I'll see if I can call. Yeah, I can. Armas, you did it. Officials from the government are distributing all the supplies you found. Bonebreaker and the rest of this gang are going to be put away for a very long time. The people you rescued from the skulls are already talking about everything you've done to help our neighborhood. And you bet I am too. I don't know how much this will change things, but people will have to notice someone taking a stand for them here. We still have a lot of work to do here, but you've helped all of us get back on our feet. It's our turn now to keep moving forward. Speaking of which, the man from the FBSA, Matthew Habishai, wanted me to give you a message. Something about a lead he had. Oh, perfect. Yeah, that was from our first story arc where we found out his wife is still alive from Galaxy City. I think we want to look into what Matthew found out as soon as you can. Introduce a new contact. Aaron. Look, turns out he's right there. Awesome. Seraph is always trying to help out with things here in Atlas. I know you can help them out. Armas, just watch out for Theory. Oh, this kind of person who's did the same mission probably leveled up. He's a little weird. All right, we're going to go to Aaron. There's a scientist that works at Seraph named Aaron. He said that he may be able to help regarding the situation with Arachnos. Oh, Arachnos in Atlas Park. Yep, let's go talk to him. This guy's like leveling up and getting going, huh? All right, let's go talk to Aaron. And I think for this one, okay, let's see. We got Aaron, and there's Officer Fields, which we didn't talk to yet. So Aaron, I think, gets us up to level 7. Let's see if I can talk to him right now. I should be able to. Let me see my rewards. I don't think I got. All right, 3 reward merits. Okay, cool. So that's 3 and 3, so I should have 6. Perfect. Okay, and here are the salvage. We'll use that, like I said, to make inventions here in the near future. All right, there's much to do, Armas. We must continue our progress. Let's ask about available missions. The Reason to Fight, Part 1. All right, yeah, this is going to be great. Matthew has informed me about what you know, which is that Arachnos has been trying to destabilize the area in Atlas. Interesting idea, to say the least. Attacking the heart of a city of heroes. Q credits is the joke, right? I've been keeping my eye on a particular event. I believe I know where we may be able to strike to prevent Arachnos from attaining its goals of total dominion over Atlas Park. What do you know? Because I'm involved now. Okay, the Tide, Part 1. There have been a large gathering of Hellions in the northern part of Argosai. Oh boy, industrial. Some of these names, I didn't realize the names would be so hard as I played this and start reading it out loud to everyone, right? The area was once the center of industrial work in the Paragon, but that honor has since gone to independent support. Yep, of course. The mostly empty warehouses there are now being used by the Hellions. I've deduced that it's highly possible the Hellions are setting up the stage for Arachnos to use those warehouses for some sort of invasion. I would suggest a full-out attack on the Hellions to prevent this from happening. All right, let's go do it. Okay, let's see actually how long we've been recording for this one before I hit this mission, because I got a defeat 15. I've been going for 25 minutes. Okay, yeah, we can go ahead and defeat these 15, and then we'll cut the video there. So we'll do one more mission. So back to the Hellions. This isn't the area we need to go to, though. We need to go over here a little bit more. Oh man, I cannot wait to get our travel power. So we'll do a super jump with this character, just like with the. Oh man, I don't think I want to make. Oh, I can make that. Perfect. Oh wow. Okay, there. Wait a second. Defeat the Arachnos. Let's do this. Oh no. These scum. Listen to the soundtrack to the music. Hopefully it's not too loud compared to my voice. I'll have to check the video. But this soundtrack is just so intense, impressive. I always enjoyed the soundtrack of City of Heroes. From the different zones, different missions. It's great. Oh, get away from her. Alright, you see I clicked on these two powers and it's still not doing anything. Man, this is gonna get me killed, honestly. Or at least face plant. Alright, do that. Throw this. Get knocked back. Gosh. Oh my gosh. So difficult with this. Ooh, this is gonna be a big group right here. This might be a little difficult. We got some inspirations though, it should be fine. We just gotta hope we don't lag like that. Oh my gosh. Truly gonna get me killed. Pop one of these. Oh my god. I shouldn't say kill. We knock out our enemies here. And you can see, I don't know if you saw how much her health was down. And that was just from my electric or lightning field here. So that it really helps out, honestly. Ooh, a crit. We'd love to see that. And get one more here. We'll get this guy. Oh, where are you going? Come on, Arachnos. Cowards. I didn't know the Arachnos are full of cowards. Alright, 5 more, 5 more. Need 2. I kind of want to take out my group again. But now with this, my health is where it's at right now. So let's do these guys. This doesn't help. Oh man. I really wish that precise strike was a little bit more. Let's go and probably heal real quick. Man, these guys love to run away, huh? All right, 2 more. Oh, excuse me, 3 more. Oh, here we go. Let's get sturdy. Let's get some damage going. Ooh. That was a hefty hit there. Yeah, I think after this, guys, I'm gonna have to just lower my graphics 1 more, just because. I'm not trying to. You know, we're doing pretty good on endurance, actually. I'll just pop that and just get another inspiration after this. I got a clue there. We'll defeat this guy. And then run to this side to look at the clue. It seems you and Aaron were too late to stop the Arachnos. They've already gained a foothold within, I'm going to just say, Argosai Industrial, and they are trying to push forward. Darn. You know, what's funny, that I took that weird long route, but I can just go down this hill right here, and Aaron was right down here. All right, let's go back to Aaron, read that, and we'll call it for this video. A small opportunity. Make sure I don't aggro them over here. Oh, no, probably not. You can see how my graphics, we can... yeah, someone's over there. All right, Aaron. There's a very intriguing turn of events, Armas. It seems my calculations were off about the Arachnos incursion. I had believed your efforts in Atlas would deter them, but it seems it only served to fuel their anger to begin their invasion. Yeah, because they know who I'm after. It's them. Very curious. I do believe this will be the time where your true worth will be put to the test. Do you believe that you have the abilities to help push back the Arachnos attack? I know I do. All right, so we'll get this. Part 2, Arachnos will not stop at nothing until they've taken over all of Atlas. The switchers is somewhat dire, you could say. Most of the Freedom Phalanx are currently unable to help fight, whether it's due to the issues in Galaxy City or threats by the Praetorians. So that's a whole other story that I would like to do at some point. The fate of Atlas is left in the hands of heroes such as yourself. Our goal will be to find where the main base of the Arachnos is and strike at it. All right, we'll have to go after their leaders then. Yes, we will. Correct. In order to find out where they are staging their attacks from, we must first strike down their higher-ranking officials or commanders. I'll suggest you go out and take a fight to them. It is possible that we may find information on them regarding their locations of their main headquarters, or at the very least, a method by which they are communicating to each other. Leave. All right. We had to defeat 5 commanders, but we'll do that next time. Until next time, this has been City of Heroes with our level 4 still. We'll turn on XP after this. Scrapper, Armas. Until next time.